Grand Canyon University makes earning your degree possible with over 130 academic programs for traditional campus students with more than 80 bachelor's programs offered online. GCU provides you with the personal support you need, from complimentary unofficial transcript evaluations within 24 business hours to scholarships, academic support, and your GCU graduation team, led by your own university counselor. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Dana and Jess in the morning.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Let's get started.
Good morning.
I listen every morning.
103.3 KFR.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is, I don't know what is today, Tuesday, June
Yes.
4th, 2024,
Yeah.
since I took Monday off.
Yeah, you don't know
That
what
means
day it is, right?
The day of the week will be screwed up for me all week.
Exactly.
Yay. Weather-wise, we got a hot one today.
Yeah. Good.
Sunshine, high near 88.
I mean, we are in June. Let's go.
Oh, hi, cow cat. Sorry, there's a cat out in the field and I have ADHD. So it'll be up near 90 today. When I got up this morning, it was already near 70.
Yeah.
Yet Jess is wearing a hoodie zipped all the way
all
up
the way.
with,
I
the,
did
with
leave-
the drawstrings pulled.
I left my coat in the car, okay?
74 degrees.
It is warm in here.
It's
I will say
74.
that. Maybe I'll roll up the sleeves
Do
here
you
in
have
a minute.
a long sleeve or short sleeve shirt under your
Short
hoodie?
sleeve.
Okay.
Short sleeve.
Well, I guess that's something.
Because when I leave out of here, then I'll take it off. But inside here, I'm telling you.
74 degrees.
I'm telling
what are
you,
you
people are
telling
living
me?
in an igloo in here. I promise you.
74
It's cold up in
degrees
here.
is not an igloo. All right, coming up on the show, we have this question.
What's one meal from your childhood that you refuse to eat as an adult?
Give us your answer by tapping the chat button on the KFR app. Also, we'll be giving advice on Tip Tuesday. Listen, is bringing a 5-year-old on a first date a good dating strategy? Yikes. We're going to talk about that coming up around 6:45. But first, we have to get the show started.
Yeah, let's go.
We're going to call 911 to make sure that we actually have blood circulating through my partner who's wearing a hoodie in the 74-degree studio. And then we're going to play music. Here we go.
There we go.
WKFR FM and WKFR FM HD1.
A Town Square media station.
Need advice for your love life? Nobody's more qualified to help than a guy that's been engaged 5 times. It's hashtag Tip Tuesday on 103.3 KFR.
Dear Dana, my family is upset with me because I brought my 5-year-old daughter along on a first date on Saturday. I did this intentionally to see if she liked my date. They say it's wrong to bring a child on a date. The guy I went out with was stunned. I don't think there's anything wrong with bringing my daughter along. If she doesn't like my date, then there's no reason for me to even think about dating him. What's your opinion on this? Should I leave my daughter at home or continue to take her on dates?
Was your date at a parent-teacher conference? Seriously, do you want to date a guy who's excited that you brought a 5-year-old girl on a first date?
Oh,
Think that through.
That's a good one.
There's so many layers to unpack here. Number one, yeah, you should never hide the fact that you have kids. That's a conversation you have during the date. And then you find out. You have to give the other person a chance to get to know you and like you before all of a sudden the whole situation is revolving around taking care of a 5-year-old.
Yeah, I've heard people say this before, that they would rather just get it out of the way to see if their kids like them, but I don't think kids are a good way to gauge whether or not you should be dating somebody.
That's another level of, I was thinking, if you want to see if your 5-year-old likes him, is he reading Dr. Seuss books to her over dinner? I'd be like,
Yeah.
what is he doing?
That's too awkward. That's just too awkward. It really
Oh,
is.
Yeah. So if this is your dating strategy and you're just trying to weed out people that don't want kids, I guess it'll work, but you're also going to weed out people that do want kids.
Yeah.
So best of luck on those dates and PTO meetings.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR. Powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality. Who says there's no such thing as a stupid question? Well, that was a stupid question. Here's Dana and Jess on 103.3 KFR.
We'll ask you a silly little question.
What's one meal from your childhood that you refuse to eat as an adult?
Give us your answer by tapping the chat button on the KFR app. Let's start with you, Jess.
Tuna noodle casserole. You know what? I actually tried to make it as an adult one time. And I was like, why would I ever?
So what part of it do you not like? Do you like tuna? Because I know
I do like tuna.
You're a workout person.
Yeah.
Tuna is like an incredible lean protein.
Yes, I do.
Is this the casserole part? You're not on board.
The casserole was just, and I tried to make it like a healthy thing too, and it was just gross. I'm like, no, I'm out of here.
I think as a kid, I was so anti-casserole.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Lori, Jeff, Maya, Vince, Melissa, and Tanya, by far the number one answer, liver and onions.
I've never had liver and onions.
Well,
just the sound of that.
Why? I guess it's just a generation thing. There's so many things that like my parents and like everyone's parents seem to love that seems outrageous to us, like liver and onions.
Yeah.
No way, I'm out.
Yep. Bobby and Michelle said hot dogs. I'm kind of with them.
I mean, what's weird is I want to not like hot dogs, but then I do, especially like, what's that? You breaded it? A corn dog? Delicious. Makes no sense. And by the way, there is and this is no way me pushing for a vote for Weenie Kings, who I think already in the lead with the food truck thing.
Right.
That's a hot dog food truck.
Yeah.
They do crazy things to hot dogs.
Awesome.
My favorite was like this ranch dog that has like crumbled up chips and ranch dressing and all this.
Ooh.
It's so good. So they can be good, but I get it. Again, what's one meal from your childhood that you refuse to eat as an adult?
Kathy says mixed vegetables.
I get that for sure. Pat says lima beans and salmon patties.
Ugh. Yeah. Wildia says sloppy joes.
Sloppy Joe?
Yeah. They're not that good anymore.
You know what, though? The messier, the better. I'm fine with sloppy joes at this point. What's one meal from your childhood that you refuse to eat as an adult? Tap that chat button on the KFR app right now with your answer. We're going to read more of those answers in about 15 minutes.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR. Powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become... Who says there's no such thing as a stupid question? Well, that was a stupid question. Here's Dana and Jess on 103.3 KFR.
We'll ask you a silly little question.
What's one meal from your childhood that you refuse to eat as an adult?
Tap that chat button on the KFR app with your answer. I have to say, and I'm sure that there are many people, that I am not alone. There is a list of things your parents made that were just so good and makes you feel like home. Then there are things like goulash. My mom, my family has no Hungarian roots. I don't know why goulash was on the menu once a week.
Cheap and easy, that's why.
I mean, I hated goulash. The thought of it, I can't even know.
Yeah.
So
the
what
name
about
of it, too.
Yeah, you know what the name even sounds like it tastes to me.
Right, you're like, no, I just don't want that.
Ugh. So what's one meal from your childhood that you refuse to eat as an adult? Tap that chat button on the KFR app with your answer.
Christy says chicken patties.
Oh, I like chicken patties.
Yeah, they're okay.
But you know what? If you're a kid and your mom made you eat those all the time, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I'm done.
Cecilia said Kraft mac and cheese. What?
I kind of feel her on that, too.
For reals?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had a lot of that, too, so I think you just get over it. Robin says Brussels sprouts.
Gross. Just in general.
Yeah.
Okay, so far, outside of Brussels sprouts, I've been hardcore disagreeing with this batch of answers. Shannon says hamburger helper. I had an aunt that all she made was hamburger helper when I visited, and I loved it. And to this day, I mean, now I put ground turkey so I can be a little bit healthier.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But hamburger helper and tuna helper, I will eat that all day long, every day.
Really?
Oh,
Tuna
I
helper?
love it.
Oh, no. Lena and Macy said meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Yeah.
Mom, meatloaf.
Yeah.
Well, I think it depends. Sometimes if it's not the right consistency, holy smokes, I am out.
It does
man.
depend. I agree.
So what's that one meal from your childhood that you refuse to eat now as an adult? Tap that chat button on the KFR app. Usually these kind of food questions make me hungry. Today, not so much.
Really?
It's not happening.
I am.
After just thinking about goulash.
That's true.
I have no appetite. But we're going to read more of your answers in about 15 minutes. Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
Who says there's no such thing as a stupid question? Well, that was a stupid question. Here's Dana and Jess on 103.3 KFR.
We'll ask you a silly little question.
What's one meal from your childhood that you refuse to eat as an adult?
Give us your answer by tapping that chat button on the KFR app.
Angela says, goulash, never again. I haven't had it since I moved out.
You and me both,
Yeah.
sister.
Yep.
Dawn says manwich. Now listen, I can't stop thinking about this answer since I first saw it because as a child that grew up in a poor family, I mean, I'm the second oldest of 6 kids. My dad worked construction. So it's not like we had tons of money growing up.
Right.
I'm wondering if manwich was just something that was a little out of my parents' price range because I remember seeing commercials, every commercial break for my entire childhood, but never once had manwich, which leads me to believe it must have been just a little more expensive than, I don't know, mom's crappy goulash. That's all I can think of.
That's so. It was in a can though. It was pretty
Was
cheap.
it? See, I don't know anything about it other
was
than the
pretty
commercials.
cheap.
Okay.
Yeah. Emily says shepherd's pie. Yuck.
Look at
Yuck.
look at the vomit emojis Emily added. Jesus.
Right. I'm with her though.
Emily means
Gosh.
business. Okay, so there are a lot of like vowels and consonants in this name. Alicia, I think is what it is, but it just it's different. Alicia says anything with peas.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of peas unless it's like the pea pods. I
Are there
think.
people that are like, you know what I love? I love peas. Do those
I
people
don't-
exist?
Right.
I don't know.
I hope not. Honestly.
They probably also love liver and onions, though.
Yeah, with peas on the side. Sure.
Ugh.
Alicia says fish sticks. Yeah, they're pretty gross.
When I was a kid, I loved fish sticks.
I did too.
Recently had some and could not.
It's just-
I got one bite into the first one. I was like, well, we're feeding these to the critters. I'm out. Shelly says plain scrambled eggs. At first, I was like,
Oh.
what? But then
got
you
some
gotta put
vegetables,
something, right?
Cheese, yeah.
cheese for sure.
Uh-huh.
My advice to anyone that hasn't done this already, slice up some fresh avocado in your scrambled eggs
Yum.
and some cheese, obviously, because don't be a monster. That is delicious and fairly good for you.
Yep.
Well, you can keep those answers coming in or just chat with us in real time anytime by tapping that chat button on the KFR app.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
Dana and Jess tell bad-behaving celebrities where to go with Have a Seat on 103.3 KFR.
Britney Spears' family is allegedly planning an intervention to convince her to move back to Louisiana. Sources say they're not wasting any time putting a plan into action. They've long believed Hollywood is the worst place possible for Britney. It's where all her problems were created, and what she needs now more than ever is to get back to her roots.
Really? It's where all of her problems are created? Hollywood? That's where it happened? Has the family run out of Britney's money now that the conservatorship has ended? Or what's going on here? Also, nobody in the history of America has moved to Louisiana to improve their mental health. Google it. Spears family, have a seat.
Yeah. I don't trust these people at all.
No.
And I have anxiety for Britney Spears when her family offers their, quote, help.
Yeah.
Have a seat far away from Britney, fam, okay?
And don't get me wrong. I think Hollywood is a toxic place. See what I did there?
Sure.
A toxic place to live.
Sure.
But at home with the Spears family, far
Also
more
toxic.
dangerous. Yeah.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR. Powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become real.
103.3 KFR. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Dana and Jess, and this. We are asking for you to vote for your favorite food truck in Southwest Michigan.
Yeah.
And the voting will be ending 6 a.m. this coming Monday morning. So we have a little bit less than a week left in voting. So it's just one vote per person per day. With that in mind, Jess and I are going to run through the top 5 as far as like where it stands right now. Because right now the
Changes.
voting is close, especially between number 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
It's like less than 1% separating number 1 and number 2, as well as number 2 and number 3. That's how close the voting is. So just go ahead with number 5.
Okay, so the top 5 so far. At number 5, Neighborhood Barbecue in Portage.
So far, number 4 is Motormouth in Kalamazoo.
At number 3 is Scott's Pig Roast in Marcellus.
At number 2, Weenie King in Three Rivers.
And at number 1, Pig's Head Barbecue in Gobles.
Again, that's so far. By the time we turn the mics off, that could change. Number 1 and number 2 keep dancing around. Can we all give Jess a high five. She's not from the area and pronounce Marcellus like she grew up here.
I hate some of the, I don't even give people any kind of crap when they can't pronounce things because I'm like, I can't even pronounce
There are
things.
many cities in Michigan. A lot of them are difficult because they have Native American origin.
Sure.
You have your cities like Dowagiac that are difficult to pronounce, also difficult to live there. That's a terrible joke. Sorry. I'm from Decatur. I had to. But no, Marcellus, you read Marcellus correctly.
Thank you.
And I will take that.
I will take that.
There are some Michigan cities that if you mispronounce, it sounds like you're saying a very bad word. We will get into those right now.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
All right, so anyways, imagine that. Dana got off track. So, one vote per person per day for your favorite food trucks in Southwest Michigan. You just go to the KFR app. You're going to tap that food truck button and get your vote on before it's too late, and then we'll be reading those results on Monday morning. I promise I'm going to go try all 5 of the top 5 when this whole thing's over. Because I like food.
Research.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR. Powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
The 103.3 KFR Facebook Friend of the Day.
Like the 103.3 KFR Facebook page. Interact with us in some form, and you might be the Facebook friend of the day, like
Dave Nye.
Dave Nye. I wonder if he has any science in his background. Anyway, there's an article that says, where do Wolverine fans land among college football's most annoying fans? Meaning, as far as Michigan people, who do we find to be the most annoying college football people? It seems obvious, but Dave helped us out.
Yeah, they must have conducted the poll in Columbus. Yeah, if they're saying that Wolverine fans are annoying, we know who's saying they're annoying.
Yeah. Well, but see, that's why I'm confused by the headline. Where do Wolverine fans land among college football's most annoying? See, I don't know what he means. Does he mean the Michigan people find Ohio annoying, or do Ohio people find Michigan annoying?
No, the most annoying college fans. Where are the Wolverines in that survey?
Oh, they're saying Michigan are the most annoying?
They're saying they're annoying. I think from Dave's answer, they're saying that they might be pretty annoying. And so he's saying, well, they must have conducted it in Ohio.
You know what, Jess? I think you've settled it. I think we have to give Dave a really good prize for his answer then.
We got something.
Yeah.
You get nothing.
Oopsie.
We got nothing.
Because we agree with you, Dave. That is nonsense, even though it took Jess explaining it very detailed for me to understand what was going on.
Have to get the chart out and
I know. There was a diagram, there were thumbtacks and strings of photographs of criminals. It was confusing.
We figured it out.
Columbo popped in because he had one more thing. Almost nobody got that reference. Well, Dave, thank you so much for being a part of the show, and of course for being a part of the KFR Facebook page. And congratulations for winning nothing. You're today's KFR Facebook friend of the day. I still just barely get it. Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality. Southwest Michigan's #1 hit music station, 103.3 KFR. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Dana and Jess, but it is time for us to go.
That's right, but don't forget, Swifties in South Beach, getting you and a friend flying away to Miami to see Taylor Swift, powered by Temperature Pro Kalamazoo. Listen up for those 2 back-to-back Taylor Swift songs.
That's right. This is the final week. Friday will be your last day. So you just have, listen, math is hard, 4 days. Really, 3 3/4 days to win. So listen for 2 Taylors back-to-back, and then get that code word. More info can be found right now by tapping that Taylor Swift button on the KFR app. Coming up on the show tomorrow, Florida Woman Wednesday.
Hey!
So listen, as we're feeling down, because sometimes we're just like, rough day, rough week. Then we look down at Florida and go, things are going okay.
They always keep it exciting for
Yeah.
us.
And also, we'll drop knowledge on you with Wednesday Wisdom tomorrow as well.
Yes.
But for now, we're out of here.
Bye.
So have a great day. Put on sunscreen and be nice to people.
If you missed Dana and Jess in the morning, we got you covered. The 103.3 KFR Morning Show can be streamed and downloaded and abused wherever you get your podcasts. Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
Summer concerts, pool parties, chill nights under the stars. We're stocking up our closet so you're ready to look your best for all of it. At Plato's Closet in West Ashley and North Charleston, we're buying all things summer. So bring in your tees, tote bags, sandals, sunglasses, and more. We pay cash on the spot for gently loved name brand looks. Plato's Closet is the go-to destination for trend-forward teens and young adults who support local and shop sustainable. Visit Plato's Closet today. Plato's Closet, located in West Ashley on Sam Rittenberg Boulevard and North Charleston on Rivers Avenue.